family. Welcome to Stories Discipleship. Over the next several weeks, we're going to be taking a journey of faith together as we look towards what we believe God has called us to as a church family. But more than that, our prayer is that these next few weeks would be transformative for you. That through our Sunday sermons and weekly group discussions, you would be drawn into a deeper relationship with Jesus. Because the truth is, God has written some amazing stories in and through the life of our church. And we believe that He's not finished. He's still writing stories of transformation and healing, life change, and forgiveness. And if we're going to step into the next season that God has for us, it's going to require a word that shows up over and over again in Scripture. And that word is faith. Hebrews 11:1 says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." Some people think faith is the same thing as certainty. Like you're 100% sure how everything is going to turn out in the end, but that's not really faith. Faith isn't about having all the answers. Faith isn't about ignoring your doubts. Faith is about having conviction, deep, anchored trust, even when you don't see the whole picture. Pastor Adam says often that faith is believing in advance what only makes sense in reverse. It's not crossing your fingers and hoping for the best. It's not wishful thinking where you conjure up good vibes to bring about the result that you want. It's choosing to believe that God is who He says He is, and that He's still working, even when life feels messy or uncertain. The rest of Hebrews 11 gives us this powerful picture of what that looks like. It walks through story after story, and it keeps repeating this phrase, by faith. By faith, Noah built an ark. By faith, Abraham obeyed and went. By faith, Moses chose to identify with God's people. By faith, the walls of Jericho fell. By faith, ordinary people partnered with God in extraordinary ways. And the same is true today. God is still writing stories. He's not done showing up in our lives. He's not done reaching our communities. But the stories He writes are written by faith. Not by control, not by comfort, not by certainty, by faith. That means that you don't need to know how it's all going to work out. You just need to know who you're trusting. And as followers of Jesus, that's the key. Our faith isn't in our own strength or strategy or plans. Our faith is in Jesus and in Jesus alone. He's the one who's gone before us. He's the one who's making a way. He is the author and perfecter of our faith. And we can be confident when our faith is in Him. My question is, how is God calling you to have faith? Like if you were reading your story, what would come after the phrase, by faith? By faith, your family was restored. By faith, your marriage was made whole. By faith, you experienced healing or breakthrough. By faith, you stepped into God's calling on your life. Where are you hoping? Where are you wrestling? And where is God inviting you to trust Him more deeply? Because the truth is, God isn't finished writing your story. There is more that He has called you to and more that He desires to do in and through your life. So the question is, will you let Him increase your faith so that He can keep writing those stories? Family, I'm excited for the next couple of weeks, and I hope that you decide to lock in with us as we take this journey together by faith.